Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO Jurassic World custom Jurassic World Alive Indotaurus. And here's the making of our Indotaurus. So I made a sketch which it got battered here and there. But this is the Indotaurus that I made. So the base figure would be a Indominus Rex, and then I'm putting in several articulations to it, and of course a horn. And here is how it looks so far. So I've adjusted the positions of the legs, the arms, and of course the tail. And we'll be doing some sculpting details on the head as well. So we'll be using Pioneer non-sag epoxy, equal parts A and B. We mix them up together. And then that would be our putty, or our clay putty that we will be using to put on our Indotaurus. So first up, we bulked up everything by using aluminum foil, so that we don't have to use a lot of the clay material, because that would actually make it really heavy. And then once that is done, here is how it looks like so far. So with details, and also even the quills are also added here, so it looks really menacing and really good to go in terms of painting. So what we're going to use would be some brushes, of course, acrylics over there, and some water, and we're ready to paint. Of course, we'll be using our hair dryer so that we don't have to we decrease on the waiting time. And the base color would be this mix of gray and browns. And the first part would be, of course, painting it with this color. So this is a mix of white and gray, and a little bit of brown as well. So we're painting this on the lower parts of the Indotaurus, so that would include some parts of the face, also the legs and the arms, including that of the tail. So we let that one dry off, and then we're ready to move on to the next. So the next color would be a bold color of mix of browns, reds, and a little bit of yellow. And we're painting this on the areas around the thighs, the legs, some parts of the tail, and body, as well as the head. But in the head, there's a particular pattern to it. So again, when you're doing your paints on or your paint app on your figure, always have a reference beside you, so that you won't have to correct any mistakes, or do certain corrections on any errors that you have. So here is how it looks like so far, and this is already dried. All we have to do now is paint on the other side. Okay, so for the next color, we're actually doing some dry brushing techniques just to break up the monotony of colors of the grays. So we have here mixture of browns and grays and some yellows, and we're dry brushing them on the legs of the Indotaurus, the arms, and some parts of the face. So we're using here, this is actually not a paintbrush, but this is actually a blush brush, or an eyebrow or eye makeup brush, and this is the one that I'm using because it has actually soft bristles to it. Now for the top portions of the Indotaurus, this is a mixture of brown and black, and we're painting this on the top half of the creature. Now there would be a transition color to this one, which I already painted. You can see here much brown colors on the face and on the area where the reds would meet this darker color. So for this one, also use brushes with long bristles so that you can go right into those tight spots where the quills would be, and also the scoots or the spikes would be applied on. Now for the tail details of the Indotaurus, it doesn't have actually the darker colors similar to the back of the Indotaurus. So using that same color, we just lighten it by placing in some whites, and then we're painting the same texture or same patterns from the body, carrying it over to the tail. Now, since the red colors here are a bit dead, and the Indotaurus actually has some highlights when the light actually strikes its red coloration. So we have here a mixture of oranges and some yellows, and I added in a little bit of red to it as well, so that it will not stray away from the red colors that we already have. And adding in some little more details, and that should actually be done. And that's the Indotaurus. Now here are the winners of our Guess the Species contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: Ariel Martinez Osorio, Puska Briska, Andre Sergic, Simon Anderson, Hunter Rose, Quinton Lottering, ACZMX, Rooney's Dino Art, ZG Space, and Faceless Dino Nerd. Congratulations everyone! And now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Aitai Channel, Matthias Bermudez Bolito,
Top 8.
Mahan Dalen,
Top 7.
Sinus Dragon,
Top 6.
Honor Fred,
Top
Grebnedu,
5. Top 4.
Tempest Wolf,
Top 3.
Prehistoric Species,
Top
Ferry the Mr. Therizinosaurus, and Cretaceous Bricks. Congratulations everyone! And if you'd like to join our Guess the Species contest, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon, it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now for a closer look on our Indotaurus.
Hey there everyone, and we're back for another custom from Extinct Bricks. This is of course from Jurassic World Alive, and here is our Indotaurus. So the Indotaurus is actually one of those most requested hybrids that I'm getting so far on this channel, so why not? I'm obliging. Well, EB here would be returning later on for some size comparisons. In the meantime, let's have a closer look on our Indoraptor. Or Indotaurus, I mean. So this Indotaurus is actually based off from this particular photo over here of the Indotaurus from Jurassic World Alive. And the Jurassic World Alive Indotaurus is actually very particularly seen almost always on 4 legs. Now, of course, sometimes it would be seen on hind legs, so I want to have a Indotaurus that could do both of those, right? So the coloration on the Indotaurus as well is actually based off from that photo. There are actually 2 types of Indotaurus. The one that was that is bluish gray in coloration, but I like the original or the default colors on the Indoraptor better because it gives us somehow some, I guess, some indication that the Indotaurus really has 2 DNA. One would be from the Indominus Rex or the Indominus Rex, and the other would be of course from the Carnotaurus. So let's have a closer look on this one. So let's start with the head here. So the head here would have definitely horns. This is the main characteristics of the Indotaurus over here. So we have horns that is sticking out above the eyes. So I wanted it to have a very similar look wherein the eyes are situated in front of their horns rather than on directly sitting on top of it. Now it has the same head structure of the Indominus Rex, but I made some adjustments so that it would be a little bit, I guess, narrower. So because the Indominus Rex would have very large cheekbones here and also jawline as well, so I wanted to trim that one up. So you can see here some changes that were done. Also, I wanted it to have a very distinct neck to it, so the scope here of the head compared to the neck is demarcated much more clearly now. So this Indotaurus also have additional scoots on the back, so starting from the head region here until the mid section of the body, so until around this area. So we have 2 rows added from here until here, and then there will be additional 1 row over here. So you can see also that I have demarcated some paint over here so that it would look like that it has some armor on top of its body, very similar to that of the Carnotaurus as well as that of the Indominus Rex. So the coloration on this one would have varied tones of reds and oranges, as well as browns and black, and some grays as well. So what else? So the legs here is actually modified so that it would lay low on its body, so that when you extend the arms over here, it would look like that it is walking on all fours, like so. So you can actually raise the head a bit so that it would actually look like it is walking on all fours. Now, of course, it can have several different poses over here, like so, walking, things like that. And also it has 4 fingers, so the one would be a thumb that is situated here, and 3 other primary fingers. The Indotaurus also had a much larger claw on the feet, so we placed those as well. So we took off the initial claws or fingernails over here and replaced it with Triceratops horns. Now the tail here is made to a bit longer, and also the angle of the tail position is also adjusted as well. Alright, so what else? So yeah, so we also have additional quills on the back of the Indotaurus so that it would look very accurate to that of the hybrid, the Indotaurus. And I guess that's it for the closer look on our Indotaurus, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. We can now move along with the next portion of this video.
Here's size comparisons.
And Evie here is back for some size comparisons and comparing our Indotaurus here with our main guy Evie. You can see that it's a bit smaller compared to a Indominus Rex, but the same body that I use here for the Indominus Rex, and also the head would be the same base figure. Nonetheless, in terms of height, because it's situated, or the body habitus is actually geared towards the front and much lower in status, it's actually a bit smaller in terms of height compared to the Indominus Rex. And here is a reference photo of the comparison between a human being and also with a Indoraptor or Indotaurus. Sorry guys, I keep on messing things up. Well, let's compare this one with some of the hybrids that I have so far made here on this channel, as well as in the EB Toy universe. channel made by Mike. So let's first compare it with smaller hybrids that I have. This is the Alloraptor. Actually, this is one of my favorite smaller hybrids. So the Alloraptor here have several features that are really unique to its kind because it has actually a retractable claw to it. So who would have think, or who would have thought that we would have a retractable claws on these types of figures? So I made that because it's actually much larger than an ordinary raptor. So we had the capacity or capability to do that. But if these were the regular raptors, I don't think I can actually come up with a good idea for this one. But yeah, so this is the Indoraptor, guys, for you guys. Of course, this is much smaller than our Indotaurus. Let's move along with another hybrid that we have. This is the what do you call this? So this is the Chaos Effect Deinonychus, and I really like the way we added this one because it also walks on all fours. Although the coloration and also the way it was painted was a bit, a bit over there. Because definitely it's because it's Chaos Effect, right? So moving along to the next one, we have here our Utah Rhinox. So I'm putting it here because one thing, it's from Jurassic World Alive as well, and it has or sports a similar color, which is red, orange, and yellow. So this is our Utah Rhinox, and compared with our Indotaurus here, this is much smaller, of course. Another would be the Tyrannolophosaur, which is also a similar coloration over here. This is much taller, of course, compared to our Indotaurus, but nonetheless, they look like their family. So guys, if you haven't checked out the video yet on our Tyrannolophosaur as well as our Utah Rhinox, please check it out, guys. They are cool hybrids that you may wanna see here on this channel. And speaking of hybrids, we also have hybrids created by Uncle Mike for EB Toy Universe, and this is level 40. I think this is Gen 2 Indominus Rex, and this is a really cool and scary hybrid, to be honest. Unlike some of his more colorful hybrids or level 40 creations, this is one that is actually truly scary and has some fright factor to it, because all the colors here would be composed of white, black, and just a little touch of yellows in our Indominus Rex level 40. So please check out, guys, the video on our Indominus Rex by EB Toy Universe. Also, we have from EB Toy Universe as well the Carnotaurus level 40, and it's a refreshing contrast between that of the Indominus Rex, because the Indominus Rex looks really scary. This one is also scary, but it has or sports light colors and very colorful colors to it. So we have a mixture of yellows, oranges, and light purple over here. Of course, it has some markings of black, which actually provides that, good detailing in terms of painting on our Carnotaurus. Guys, please check out the video on this Carnotaurus. It's a cool video, and you might want to create one for yourself if you're a fan of Jurassic World, the game, and those level 40 creatures. Okay, so last one on our list would be the Indominus Rex by yours truly, Extinct Bricks. So the Indominus Rex here is actually based off from the Indominus Rex of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. I do plan to recreate the Indominus Rex into a much more scarier look to it, something probably that can camouflage, things like that. So I don't know how, I don't even know how to do that, but we'll see. If we have something that we can innovate here on Extinct Bricks, then we shall. Alright, so that's it for the size comparisons, guys. We can now move along to Extinct Breaks PC roll call, and we have here all the creatures that we've shown here so far on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other, I don't know, hybrids from Jurassic World Alive, or even hybrids from other shows that you or games that you would like to see here on this particular channel, then please comment them down below in the comment section. Also, TV here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist over here, but I'll be also placing in individual links of all that you see here so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus video uploads that I've already included in this channel. Well, let's move along with our Extinct Breaks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. This is the Indotaurus Universe Level 40 Gen 2 Indominus Rex. This is our Indotaurus Universe Level 40 Carnosaurus. This is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Alive Tyrannolophosaur. This is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Alive Alloraptor. This is our Extinct Breaks Chaos Line Effect Deinonychus. Our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Alive Utah Rhinex. And our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Indominus Rex. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Alive Indoraptor or Indotaurus. Okay, so guys, if you happen to like this particular video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be aware of all our latest uploads, and also all that we actually put up in our community channel. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Again, until the next video.
Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Indotaurus Universe and the Adventures of Moira and Nosher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!